Do you know that you can be admitted to a US college without taking TOEFL or any other tests? Hi, my name is Omar, Project Manager at ACR Systems Inc., providing diploma and transcript translation services for international students who want to study in the United States. Many international students who want to study in the United States have problems because they cannot get good scores in TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language, SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test, and ACT, American College Test, or many of them have low grades from their high schools. Do you have any of these problems? Carlos did. Carlos from Tijuana, Mexico, 23 miles from San Diego, California, did not get good grades from high school, and he did not take TOEFL, SAT, or ACT, but received an acceptance letter from a college in San Diego in 3 months. How did he do that? He learned an easy way to do it. Was Carlos an above average student? No, he hardly passed his classes and graduated from high school in Mexico with an average degree. His family was not a rich family, probably a middle-income family. His father was operating one of the pharmacies in Tijuana, close to the US border, and his mother was an elementary school teacher. Here is what Carlos did. In 2008, Carlos came to San Diego to visit his friends studying at the universities here. First day, he was discouraged when he learned that being accepted to any of the universities here would require a minimum of 550 in TOEFL score, and he should take SAT or ACT with a good score for admission. He saw no chance for him to study in the United States, as his English was not that good either. Succeeding in TOEFL, SAT, or ACT was practically impossible for him. Especially after learning that his friends were paying more than $7,000 for tuition, he said to himself, "Hey, I'm out of here fast." That night, Carlos considered his options. One option was to work for his father. Well, that was not an attractive option. He wanted to go to a university in Mexico, but that would be too much burden for his family. Also, getting to a college in Mexico was not that easy. Here is the bottom line for Carlos. TOEFL, 550 plus SAT or ACT with a good grade, more than $7,000 for tuition. And of course, he should get I-20 form to get his F1 student visa. So that was the bottom line for Carlos. After having some trouble in sleeping at his friend's dormitory that night, Carlos called Miguel, elder brother of his good old friend from the elementary school. Carlos and Miguel used to go for fishing in Mexico so many times, but they didn't get a chance to see each other for almost 6 years. Carlos and Miguel met at a small Mexican taco restaurant for lunch next day. Carlos shared his frustration with Miguel and said, "You guys are lucky that we are all studying in the United States. It seems that I will not be able to get my college education." Miguel said, "Carlos, did you consider going to a community college?" Carlos has never heard of community college before and said, "Do you mean university?" No, Miguel responded. "Community colleges are for 2 years. In 2 years, you get a license to work as a legal assistant, computer support specialist, or in any other profession and find a job. Or you can transfer your credits to a university for your bachelor's degree in computer engineering or systems analysis or in teaching. I got 468 in TOEFL, but the community college accepted my application. I took intensive ESL, English as a Second Language courses for 3 months, and now I am studying for my degree in computer engineering. Next year I will transfer to University of California and get my bachelor's degree to become computer systems analyst. Carlos asked about how his family was paying for his tuition. Because Miguel's family was also a middle-income family, Miguel said, "You know what? I'm already paying less than half of what those amigos are paying to the university. And next semester I will start receiving financial aid covering almost 40% of my costs." After hearing the tuition would not cost him more than $2,800 as compared to over $7,000 for the university, Carlos was so happy and felt lucky that he met Miguel. And best of all, he does not need to take all of these tests for admission. Here is the bottom line. TOEFL test, he doesn't need to take. SAT or ACT, not at this moment. Over $7,000, he would probably pay $2,800 for tuition. And of course, I-20 for F1 student visa is always there. Here is the happy ending. Now Carlos is in San Diego, California, where I live, studying English day and night. He's taken intensive ESL courses. That's why he's working day and night in order to start his regular credit classes at the community college in spring semester 2010. Once he takes the TOEFL test, he is ready to go full speed. After studying for 2 years at the community college, he will transfer his credits to a university that has a student transfer agreement, also called articulation agreement, with his community college. And our Carlos, who did not well at the high school but working so hard now, will be graduating from an American university with bachelor's degree. Can you repeat the same success for your admission to a US college? Definitely yes. In my next video presentation, I will go into the details of how you can graduate from an American university easily, faster, at a minimum cost, by taking simple steps that many international students do not even know. Please visit our website for more information. Thank you. Do you know that you can be admitted to a US college without taking TOEFL or any other tests? Hi, my name is Omar, Project Manager at ACI Systems Inc., providing diploma and transcript translation services for international students who want to study in the United States. Many international students who want to study in the United States have problems because they cannot get good scores in TOEFL, Test of English as a Foreign Language, SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test, and ACT, American College Test, or many of them have low grades from their high schools. Do you have any of these problems? Carlos did.